Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I'm going to be casting AOE 2 3v3 game here. This is a game played a couple days ago with some friends. I've uploaded some gameplay content kind of in the past just for fun, but starting to get back into AOE and wanted to try something new here. So, we're going to cast this game. Depending how it goes, may decide to make some more of these in the future. But with that being said, let's kind of jump right into this one. So we've got a 3v3 ranked open map game here. I am playing Lithuanians. I'm in the pocket. I'm actually stuck with yellow, my least favorite color. And I've got my buddy up here, Neck. He is playing the Britons. So we've got archers on the flank. Always like that. And down here, the other flank, we've got Ranktank. True to his name, he brings a little bit of spice into every game. Likes to kind of make us work for these wins. He's a Franks guy, so normally he's going scouts and knights and all that good stuff with the cavalry. This game, we're gonna need a little bit different approach for him, so we'll see how that goes. But we're all pretty rusty. We're coming off not playing for a while, so getting some warm-up games in. The nice thing is we do have a pretty good mix of elos on both sides, which is going to keep this game kind of interesting as everyone is going to try to get coordinated with each other. The other team, we've got Slavs in the pocket. We've got Mongols up top on the flank, and then we've got Goths down here on the opposite flank. So everyone is trying to push the feudal age here early game. Our kind of thought on this one was, seeing this Goths player, we are going to try to, engage with him kind of early on. At the expert level, Goths aren't really seen too much, not really as viable. Obviously, this game is not at the expert level, so one of the dangers you can run into is that kind of late game infantry flood with Hussars and all of that. So we're going to try to put some pressure out and keep ourselves clear of that, especially when we've got our Britons player who is going to go for archers. So blue is the first one to click up here, followed shortly by teal. Right away you can kind of see two barracks drop down by the Goths player. A little hint of maybe what's to come. And just like that, we've got early aggression, so blue starts kind of streaming in the man-at-arms on our flank player, Ranktank, and he's kind of caught off guard by that. Wasn't expecting that, so he's kind of trying to recover here. At the same time, we've got scout rush up top from the Mongols player onto our Britons player, and not a great start for us. We're down about 20 bills at this point. I was planning on going a fast castle build and had to kind of pivot a little bit. I see the pressure coming out on both of our flanks, so I'm going to hang around in feudal age a little bit longer than I would have liked, get some scouts out, try to support my flank players. Mongols player follows up his scout rush. He anticipates the spearmen from our Britons player, and now he's sending in archers. And yeah, it's not looking good, guys. Again, down about 20 bills. Ranktank is starting to fall behind here. This is good though. Neck is able to get in here, cause a lot of idle time on the Mongols player. He's got some archers that were able to find a way in, and he's going to try to pick off a couple bills. really idling Teal's economy, which is really good. Defending his own base. Ranktank still kind of struggling here. He is on the way to Castle Age, but he's still about another minute out, and he's got this annoying combination of Spearman, Scout, and Man-at-Arms. So I'm finally hitting Castle. I'm going to come over here, clean this up for my boy Ranktank. Try to give him some breathing room. And there we go. So that lets him get a second TC up, and now he's going to throw up a third TC. We're still a little bit behind here, down about 20-30 bills. So I'm gonna break into blue, start causing some havoc for him, and just trying at this point really to shift the momentum of this game. Got to get off the defense side of things and try to get some pressure out. Try to disrupt their economy because we're just falling too far behind here. You can see the scores, about 2K overall to 2,500. Good pressure up top from our Britain's player. He's taking out some of these villagers, trying to close that gap for us. I'm actually going to come over and try to support, get a little bit of a 2v1 going here on Teal. As Ranktank is trying to recover, we're going to try to push Teal here. So, got archers up top. I've got some cavalry. Not really a great fight for me to take right under his TC. However, I'm just trying to buy Neck some time, and he's able to take advantage of that. And he is actually going to go drop a castle right in Teal's face. Really good foothold here now up top. Green sees this. He's actually going to try to come support. Gets blocked at this wall, at this gate, and I'm going to make quick work. I've got the lightest all over his cavalry. Take those out really quickly. So, starting to kind of catch up here. Look at the villager count. We're actually tied and taking a slight eco lead now, up about 5 bills. Blue, though, the Goths player, he is just still harassing our Franks player. He's got a mix now of pikemen and Hussars, and just really trying to annoy our Franks player on the flank. At this point, I'm able to kind of transition here into a boom. I'm getting my third TC up. Trying to also slow down blue. So blue is kind of running away in terms of the lead here. So I'm going to distract him off of Ranktank and try to buy Ranktank a little bit more time. I'm taking out these barracks to try to mitigate this infantry flood that is about to come. And as you can see, blue is right about a minute and a half away from being Imperial Age. Took out a couple barracks. Green actually trying to petard down Red's castle up here. And we're going to try to get a little bit of a push here. So, you know, again, heavy infantry from blue. So I'm going to make a couple Scorpions, really good for its mass infantry. And Ranktank is now transitioning into Axemen. And we're starting to get some pressure out. Still a bit behind on eco, but we do have, in terms of military value, almost a 2-to-1 lead there. So getting a lot of pressure out. And blue's got to be nervous at this point. Taking out houses, taking out barracks. We're starting to push into his eco. And red has actually got Trebs out. He's trebbing down green. So kind of flipping the script on these guys. And as soon as I say that, we see some commentary from green. I can't save both. So their pocket player is starting to scramble, not really knowing where to divert his attention to. Starting to make a lot of progress in the middle. Unfortunately, at this time, true to his nature, Ranktank decides to send his entire army down to this barracks here. In terms of priority list, you know, it's either Blue's eco or Blue's barracks here out in the forest, and this barracks, he just decides this has got to go down, and so he totally ditches me. Turned into a little bit of a 3v1 for a second. Teal had sent down some Mangudai, and we've got some pikemen from green, some Imperial Age halbs from blue, and I had to slow it down there for some emphasis because I'm just gonna get pretty much cleaned up here, even with 3 relics in the bank. You know, with the attack power bonus to my lightest, I'm not able to really do much versus these Imperial Age halbs, and lost a ton of momentum there. You can start to see what I'm talking about in terms of coordination. You just gotta find a way to get on the same page. Still kind of a stalemate up here. Green really hasn't been able to help too much up there because he's been busy helping blue. Ranktank gets in gear now, and he's moving forward with what he should be doing. He's getting axes all over these infantry. You can see blue complaining in the chat. And okay, now we're back here. We're looking good. So Ranktank cleaning up these infantry for me. I'm able to kind of get in here and raid. And you can see teal and green coming down now to try to help blue. Still not much going on up here. Neck is going to try to go for a second castle, really further his position up in Teal's base up there. This push kind of dies out. We just unfortunately don't have the siege and the numbers versus all of these infantry units to really push into blue. But we did take out a good chunk of his economy there. And we're up about 40 bills at this point. Britain's player, this castle stalled out there. You can see at about 78%. Hopefully he's able to get that back up. In the meantime, we've got kind of a big pool of infantry grouping up here in the middle. Ranktank got a bunch of axemen. I've got the lightest coming in. And we're gonna just take this fight. Krebs are flying back and forth. And all those axemen come in clutch, clean up those infantry. Second castle goes up, so really getting good pressure out here on Teal. However, there is a Treb flying at this one, so actually Teal's starting to push back. Our Britain's player, all those skirms. Treb's still flying in the middle. Ranktank's castle goes down. And the axemen don't know where they're going. They're going back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so they're going back through the woods. They're going, nope, they're not going back through the woods. They're going, these axemen are really just getting to work out. They're going back and forth, and they're just going to camp out there, apparently. They decided they're a little bit tired. They're overworked. They don't want to be part of this battle up here. They don't want to save these Trebs. They want to... Oh, no. They're gonna just... Okay, they're gonna guard that trebuchet. But they're not gonna participate in this battle. Battle for map control here. Ranktank is guarding his Treb viciously, and is making a little bit of a push down here. Okay, all right. Starting to yield some results for him. I'm locked into kind of a 2v1 situation here versus green and blue. Everyone's Imperial Age by this point, and I do have 3 relics in the bank, so big attack power boost on my Elite Lightus. So I'm able to kind of hold this off, and Ranktank is getting in here. These Axemen picking off bills in the back of Blue's economy. And this is actually a really good move by Ranktank. He starts to bring the Trebs in. He's going to start hacking away down here. Got some reinforcements coming in. I'm going to clean this up in the middle. And okay, we might be looking up here. Ranktank, okay, he's making quick work of these vills. And blue is just gotta be frustrated. All these Axemen, he just can't do anything with these infantry. And as soon as he gets a little bit of a force together, I'm in here with these Lightus. Blue is just hurting down here. Green's gonna try to come save the day, drop a second defensive castle back in his kind of production area back here. And it's not looking good for blue again. At the same time, we are starting to make some headway in blue, but green and teal are giving our flank Britain's players some problems. You can see the archers just getting pushed back. They've got skirms, they've got trebs. And I'm going to try to transition here. You can see just casually threw up 11 stables while everyone was kind of dialed in to these various battles going on. Pretty robust economy to support all these stables. And I'm going to start streaming in some hussars as we start to clear this and open this up. We're going to bring in the hussars to do what they do best. And now we've got hussars on the wood line. We've got hussars in the eco. We're supporting Ranktank with all these Axemen and Trebs. We're supporting with the hussars. And I'm going to send in another wave up top. Help our Britain's player. Start clearing out all these skirmishers that have been giving him a headache all game long. You can see we're starting to take a little bit of an eco lead here. Got a big military lead. This is a turning point in the game for sure. A lot of hussars coming in. You can see this kind of yellow wave just flooding in. Still making ground back here in Blue's eco. And the hussars are just being unleashed. Teal kind of panicking, throws up a defensive castle, gets it up, but at the same time, he's got bigger problems. He's got all these hussars in his eco, and this is trouble. You can see the villager count rapidly plummeting for the opposing team. And I don't know if they're going to be able to come back from this. This is... Blue and green have this little sanctuary back here, and gonna get into this little area. Now they are down about 100 villagers and still rapidly plummeting. And we've got a 2-to-1 eco lead now, and this is just gonna be too much to come back from. Power of the late game hussars really just blew this stalemate of a game open. Still flooding in. Red's getting in here, killing trade cards. Kind of a last-ditch effort, I think, from Blue. He's gonna try to make some onagers, and there you see in the chat, my whole eco dead, Blue says. taps out, field taps out, and green taps out. So pretty good comeback on that one. Tough, tough early game for us for sure. We fell way behind, but we just hung in there. Flank players did a good job of kind of stalemating it out until I was able to boom up in the pocket. Ranktank, all that wandering through the forest, but he did really come in clutch. He was able to get into Blue's economy, start opening all that up for the cavalry to flood in. So good play by Ranktank, and Neck held it uh, for a long time there up on the flank in that 2v1. So good job kind of all around. Just see this KD is going to be tough to beat. 717 kills. All those villagers. About 4K gold from the relics. That's always nice to see. Um, 5 castles by Rank Tank. Really taking advantage of that Frank's cheap castle bonus. Pumping out all those axemen. So yeah, pretty good game all around. Like I said, kind of a mix of elos. You know, taking a while to really get coordinated, but finally connected there at the end, and good result to turn that game around. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we will see you next time.